at the top of the garden. We have a large tank, a large storage tank. Between the tank and the pump we fitted a stop valve. This is essential for turning off the water from the tank when maintenance is taking place on the pump. The pump's been running for 3 years and has not had any maintenance. The pump that we're using is a stainless steel pump which is used in the pub trade. It's a cellar pump. We've installed an NO valve, and the NO valve is a demand valve, so when we're on rainwater and the pressure drops, the pump will kick in just like this, and when the tap is closed, so no water is used, pump switches off, which effectively gives us mains pressure at the tap in the home. When the pump runs out of water, we use this valve and this takes the air out. And we switch off the bleed valve. The downspouts at the front of the house are capped off, so they're just there for show, and the guttering we've sloped back towards the rear of the house. Where we've teed off with a downspout. We've used a mosquito mesh to cover the downspout, which is clamped with these two clamps. This needs regular cleaning. You could do without this mosquito mesh if you have a 2-story building where climbing up is difficult. And the water flows down through here. We have a primary flush here which we're dispensing with. This will be cut off and capped off close to the top. And the outflow flows into a first flush system, which is grey downspout, with a tap on the bottom to regulate the flow. Inside the grey pipe there is a plastic kiddies play ball, so as the rainfall increases the tube fills up and seals off the sediment and the bird droppings inside the first flush system, and then the water is then diverted into the grey barrel, which we have on either side of the house. So there's our grey barrel, which is on a stand, which is made from bricks, and it has one outlet pipe at the bottom which goes around the building and couples up to the grey barrel on the other side. And here we have another first flush system, again with a ball inside. In this barrel we have a pump, and we've used a draper pump. The draper pump has a float, so when the float is lifted by the rainfall, the pump kicks in and transfers the water from this pipe via a 10-inch sediment filter, and the pipe takes the water all the way up to a storage tank at the top of the garden. All of the guttering slopes towards the downspout which feeds the barrel, so the guttering from the conservatory flows back as well. And inside the barrel we have a pump, and a good little tip is to tie a piece of wire around the pump float, and this will allow you manual emptying. We initially installed a primary flush system, which really is redundant, more trouble than it's worth. So we intend to cut off the pipe and fit a cap close to the junction, so that any sediment is automatically washed and down into the first flush system. The first flush system has a regulating valve, which is just a standard tap at the bottom, which we will leave dripping, and this makes sure that the first flush system always empties, albeit slowly, which means that the bore will slide down the tube, and you'll be ready for the next rainfall, which washes all of the debris off the roof. At the top of the downspout we've installed a fly screen, which is clamped between these two clips and covers the downspout. We're planning to test the system without using the fly screen in the future. I'll let you know how we get on. The filter socks we use are Coss. You get 100 in a box, pay about £8 for 100. The size 10.5 inches by 2 3/4 inches, or 270 mil by 70 mil. And these are the socks that I use. This is the dirty sock that I've taken off. And this is the system that I use, which is 32 mil pipe. So we use a couple of elbows and a T-piece. And the socks are a snug fit if you start with a seam at the bottom and then just twist the sock. That's it. Done. A little bit tight, a little bit of practice. I used to use a cable tie, but I've found since that there was no need for a cable tie. The filters hold true. About 32 mil pipe. Just make sure they're pointing down. Under the bathroom sink and the kitchen sink we have a ceramic water filter made by Doulton. This removes 99% of all pathogens and is used for cleaning teeth, etc. in the bathroom, and we drink the water.